Congratulations on this new hotel. You stayed there last night. Tell us about it.
Thank you, and thanks for having me back. It was amazing. So this is about experience. So this is definitely a luxury experience, but if you think about luxury in the modern world and where it's going, it's more defined by experience. Service, obviously important, design is critically important, but it's really about living a life experience. And so, we for almost 30 years have defined Equinox as not just a fitness brand, but a lifestyle brand. And our community has said, we want more. We want to be with you when we travel. And so when you experience our new hotel that just opened softly this week at Hudson Yards, you get that experience. So what does that mean? And it's about movement, the activity they get at Equinox Fitness Club. It's about how you can eat, but it's also about how you sleep. So last night I stayed for the first time, and it was truly a remarkable experience, including right before I went to sleep, I went to our iPad, I hit the quiet, dark, cool button. The room went to complete blackout, lights off, shades closed, temperature set at 66 degrees, and I slept like a baby.
Was this in the $500 night room or the $7,000 night suite?
This was a entry-level room, so I would say it was like $600 to $700.
Right. Who are you going to take share from? Is this going to be people who would have stayed at Four Seasons and Ritz and for whom the gym or the experience was not good enough?
I think this is truly a disruptive experience and the first of its kind in the industry. So we're truly doing something different like we've done from a fitness perspective. And so I think we're going to steal market share from across the spectrum. Some of the lifestyle guests who want something more elevated and the true authentic lifestyle experience. It's more about fitness and well-being. And I think there's luxury guests that are coming out of some of the brands you mentioned that are a little bored and want something like this. And so part of what we did is we hired a gentleman named Chris Norton, who was president and chief operating officer of Four Seasons, to be our CEO. And he believed the reason why he joined us 3 years ago is we were the future and others were in the past. How
many other hotels do you plan to build, and will they all be related to Related, which is the parent company of Equinox?
So we'll have 50 plus locations, certainly over 10 years. I think we'll do better than that. By the end of this year, we'll probably have almost 20 locations in major urban cities in the United States and outside the United States. By the end of this year, when I say 20 in our pipeline, that means locations that we're going to develop ourselves because of the expertise of Related. So there's never been a hotel brand that's launched this way. Usually you're converting someone else's problems. We're doing ground-up development largely across those 20 locations, and very, very excited about what we're doing.
You think you're going to draw from existing Equinox members, or is this going to feed more members, people who aren't already?
It's a combination. So, I mean, what we've done really well is build this great community of like-minded individuals, and we'll serve that community. Some of those people are Equinox members, and some of them want to be Equinox members. So some of them, we may not have an Equinox in a market that they currently live, but this will be a way to introduce them to Equinox experience.
So, of course, I want to get your thoughts on the pulse of the consumer, given the fact that whether it is the gyms and fitness clubs or now this new hotel, you do, I would imagine, have quite a sense of how folks are feeling about the economy and what they want to spend and where they want to spend.
We don't see anything different from our perch. I mean, we think the economy is strong and demand has never been greater across our portfolio of brands, whether it's Equinox or SoulCycle, and even at the entry level with our Blink brand, which is doing extremely well. And so we're very bullish, near term on where the economy is going. And I think what's really important is we're focused on the experience side. So even in the last downturn, we did very well. And actually what was what emboldened us to do more and acquire SoulCycle and launch Blink Fitness, because we saw an opportunity, because people were more focused on themselves and living a healthy life, and focusing on their families as compared to, product consumption or luxury consumption that way.
Finally, I remember you came on maybe a year ago. We talked about this sort of as a concept, and we joked about how the overlap of, you do a lot of laundry, right? You even serve food and beverage. Those synergies are going to work. We're going to see that?
Very well. I mean, there are definitely differences when you're in a hotel environment, but we've always been almost for 30 years in the hospitality business. And I think when you come see and the community at large comes to see and stays, we're the talk of the hospitality industry because it's unique, it's special. And like I said, I got a really good experience last night when I stayed.